OPEC's decision not to cut production dealt a blow to Venezuela. The country was hoping to shore up oil prices and raise badly needed revenue for its struggling economy. CCTV's Markovits reports.
And which give title to
Venezuelan oil minister Rafael Ramirez's campaign to convince OPEC to boost plummeting oil prices ended in disappointment. The cartel's decision not to cut production caused the price of oil to fall below $72 a barrel, lower than they've been in more than 4 years.
4 years or 4 years and a half, we have a very decent price. So now price decline. That does not mean that we should really, rush and do something. We have to wait and see how the market will settle. As I said many times to you, that we don't want to panic. I mean it.
Cartel members may not be panicked, but with the price of crude tumbling more than 35% since June, some OPEC states like Venezuela will feel more pain than others. Caracas has been hit hard by skyrocketing inflation and dwindling international reserves. The country depends on oil exports to finance spending on social welfare programs for the poor.
But with oil prices expected to sink even lower, this may force the Venezuelan government to actually change its economic policy. There have already been calls for the government to devalue its currency and also lower the price of gas at the pumps, which is currently the cheapest in the world.
Cuts in social welfare programs are likely to be a last resort. With Maduro's popularity at the polls at an all-time low and congressional elections next year, some economists say that the Venezuelan president will not want to anger his main political base, the poor.
The problem is that these kinds of measures generates a political cost, and at this moment the popularity of President Maduro is very low, which limits him into making these kinds of decisions.
By some calculations, Venezuela needs the price of oil to be over $117 a barrel to break even. With the price of oil more than $45 below its break-even point, President Maduro is facing some hard decisions on how to keep his country's economy afloat. Markovits, CCTV, Caracas.